It's Carter Sports back, and today we head out to USC to check out this trio that I'm pegging to be dominant down there in them trenches. So let's go. And if you been here before, can you please hit that like, please? And if you ain't subscribed, boy, you better subscribe.
Disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Trojan family, Trojan gang is fighting on forever in the building. And I got something to talk about. That's been on my mind, and it been came to my mind. I just been waiting till the spring ball start to share it with y'all. And I just got more confirmation when I seen Braylan Shelby in that interview. Classic situation where you see a boy become a man. Braylan Shelby then went from a young man to a grown man that had 20 pounds of muscle, stacked up, beefed up. So that had me thinking what I always been thinking since we signed Isaiah Raikes. USC got a potential to have a big three down in them trenches that can make a big difference whether we go to the playoffs or not. These three right here probably gonna decide if we go to the playoffs or not as pretenders or real contenders. You know what I'm talking about? USC got something brewing in the trenches. I think we got a big three down there, like I said, with Bear, Raikes, and Shelby. Now hear me out. If you didn't know, Braylan Shelby was a phenom coming out of high school, 6'5", 250, uber athletic, strong and fast, made plays all over the field, sideline to sideline, played in all games last year as a freshman and showed flashes of playmaking ability. He recently had an interview where he revealed he gained 20 pounds of mass muscle, so he's sitting at like 270, 275 right now. Just in 8 weeks he gained that. He also revealed he planned to even gain more weight. So where he gonna go if he came in at 250 and he didn't gain 20, he at 270, where we going? 280, 290, talking about going to 280 and 290. He also revealed that they plan to put him on the inside at the end as well, with his hand in the dirt as well as an edge. So he finna be playing with his hand in the dirt as a defensive lineman and rush edge. So I see why he might get up to 280, even 290. Even 290, because he said there's 20 pounds, he still got his speed, so they willing to put more weight on him. And the added muscle hasn't slowed him down at all, you know? So with a year more experience, with added weight and strength, plus the coaching development from Lynn and Henderson, expect Braylan Shelby to dominate and make plays next year. You could bet on that. This is where hard work and potential gonna see success with Braylan Shelby. He's prime. He was a phenom coming out of high school. He coming into his grown man body. And at the time he coming into his grown man body, he about to receive the greatest coaching in the world from Coach Henny. This is a no-brainer that Braylan Shelby finna ball out next year. Because if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? And Bear Alexander is definitely primed to dominate this season. His freshman year at UGA, he showed flashes and shine in the college football playoffs as a true freshman, demonstrating his potential. His second year at USC, he had quietly a great season that was overshadowed by the team's lack of defense success and lack of eye-popping stats. But like the coach up north said, they were a different defense when Bear was on the field. He quietly drew double teams all season, freeing up other players to potentially make plays. And add one more year of strength, experience, plus Coach Henny, it's only obvious that Bear is going to maul the Big Ten offensive lineman this year. Bear Alexander, third year, that's usually when players make I won't say biggest jump, but they, you know, If you an NFL player by your third year, you playing at an NFL level. He's getting into his NFL body. He ain't 17, 18 no more. He more like 20, 21 area. Then he got Coach Henny, just like I said about Shelby, at the right time, right before he going to the draft. He is definitely primed for a breakout season. He balled last year, but the stats didn't show it because he constantly faced double teams, but he was a problem. I feel like with a better defensive scheme this year, a better defensive staff, and Coach Henny gonna free him up more, and it's gonna push him over the edge, so even his stats match his production and impact on that field. Big Bear. And Isaiah Raikes, the 6'1", 320-pound defensive tackle from Texas A&M. If you're unfamiliar with this kid, go into my archives and search Isaiah Raikes. Isaiah Raikes has the potential to dominate. You know what I'm saying? He got size and power, and at times he completely overwhelmed SEC alignment, obliterating double teams, crashing into the backfield for TFLs, tackle for losses. The only thing stopping Isaiah from being one of the top defensive tackle in the country, in my opinion, honest, humble opinion, is his motor. On film, it seemed like he might take plays off where he gets winded. If Coach Henny and crew could fix that, expect him to cause wreck consistently. Cause he called his rep. When he playing, he owned. You watching film, go back into my archives, watch some of his film. When he owned and he playing with motor, he's unstoppable. I done seen this kid manhandle two offensive linemen that split right through double teams like butter. Make you think like why he can't do this and dominate every play. He had flashes like that where you look and be like, that boy should be doing that every play, because he'll make something that it take uber strength to do. He'll make it look so easy at times. Right? So if somebody could get this kid activated and motivated every play in a high motor, if Coach Henny can't do it, nobody can do it. Yeah, but I believe in Coach Henny, and I believe in this kid. This kid only got 1 year of eligibility left, so I'm willing to bet he gonna soak up everything Coach Henny has to teach him. Right? I expect this trio to cause wreck this season, no doubt. And if they do, it's gonna make it real easy for the linebackers and DBs. Expect to see Gentry, Easton, Kamari, Rajon Davis flying all over the field, not having to worry about offensive linemen getting to the second level because they too busy occupied with these three. You hear me? Shelby, Raikes, and Bear, I'm penciling them in to dominate this year. Only thing I feel like Isaiah Raikes was missing was motor and motivation. It seemed like he wasn't happy where he was at. You could tell. Bear ain't missing nothing. He just needs somebody just to kick him to the next level. Somebody that's good enough to push him to where he needs to be, closer to his potential, because Bear still ain't even scratched his potential. And I feel like him coming into his junior year, this new weight program, and Coach Henny, them three is gonna put Bear over the hump. And he ain't even under a hump. He was dominant last year. He just faced a lot of double teams, wasn't able to get his stats. Teammates let him down. His impact had to be seen on film. You hear me? So Bear is going to ball regardless, no matter who we had at coach. But with the strength and conditioning program, who we got at coach, him coming into his NFL draft year, Bears finna dominate, and it's finna be eye-popping. We finna see it on the stats. And Braylan Shelby, phenom out of high school. When you watch his high school film, all you could say was, this kid is gonna need is continued development, great coaching. If this kid got his head on his shoulders, he developed his body right, and great coaching, this kid is the first round NFL draft pick. First round NFL draft pick, you could see that out of high school. Right? And he didn't disappoint his freshman year, gained 20 pounds, so he working hard. He got his head on right, and he got the best coaches in the world. Expect Braylan Shelby to ball. Expect these three to cause wreck. You know what I'm saying? And if they cause wreck, it gonna free up the whole defense. It gonna make everybody look better. It gonna make the DBs look a whole letter grade better. Everybody gonna look a whole letter grade better if these three dominate. If Bear and Raikes dominate in the middle and Shelby off that edge, man, whether he playing the rush edge position or defensive end. If them three dominate, skies, we going to them playoffs. And we might have a bye. You know what I'm talking about? We might have a bye. We gonna be competing for a national championship if them three ball out. You hear me? bet that? Anybody want to bet? Drop your cash app. Anybody want to wager a bet? You know what I'm talking about? So until then, it's Carter Sports, it's USC, it's Trojan City. So let's go.